I just got done watching the Knicks versus Heat Part 2. That was some BS. That should have been a goaltend. That's all I'm going to say. The Knicks should have won that game. Or at least should have went into overtime so we can win the game. But it is what it is. We ain't have JB. We ain't have OG. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a little salty right now. That's it. It is what it is, though. We got the new album from Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, Criminally Attached. I've been meaning to listen to this. I know this came out on Friday. I wanted to get it out on Friday, but I had some things to do. But we're going to listen to it now to see what they cooked up. I didn't expect them to drop another album. I feel like they drop one every year, and they, dropped one earlier this year, Late to My Own Funeral, which is, still in rotation for me. Honestly, all 3 albums that they dropped previously are still in rotation. But I'm never complaining about 10 new songs from, Boldy and Nick Craven. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this is one of the best rapper, producer duos in hip hop right now. The album cover is very dope. I don't know who did it, but shout out to you. It's a short project. There's a lot of features on here that I don't know. 50 Guap Taj, Dave Hill. I feel like I've heard him with Boldy James before. I could be bugging. And then Poppy Bricks. Hey, listen, Boldy James is one of the hardest working, artists out right now. I feel like he comes out with a tape every week. But I always say I feel like he is at his best when Nicholas Craven, is on production.
Yeah. Where we at? Reminiscing, popping the clutch before I burnt the gear. So high off of the Saraquans, I could swerve a leer. 30 years what I was facing, I had to persevere. Remember first time I shot the chopper, it hurt my ears. Learned to steer, stealing cars. Now I got a million cars. Growing up I feared murder. Now I'm on that murder tier. Co-defendant still at large. Looking at the elder bars, that's a real tearjerker. Never even jerked a tear. I heard Samir took his plea back. Now he looking at 3 nets when they told me T-ratted. That shit hurt me dear. Whenever something go wrong, I'm usually the first to hear. Can't even complain, cause I know felons with a worse career. Criminal rap sheet, they found the brick in the backseat. Should've been athletes fighting this case, already served a year. Without no Bon Jovi, ain't got no anchovies. That one nigga who slammed Boldy, yeah, I heard he here. Not guilty on no accounts, they know we boiled out on the humble. That's how the cookie crumble and the boil bumps. Now we use hard truckloads inside the small towns. Rolling up the raw custos, they used to call count. But now it's all hundreds behind the wall mount. Forgot to mention why that chicken never crossed the road. Posted at Board Park with a board road, counting up all my pros from down in Walnut Grove. Ice on the bridge of my Cardis, I damn near caught a cold. Too hot, get out the kitchen, how my pot talk to the stove. My weed stronger than Hancock, can hear a pin drop, money so quiet.
That part right there and the beat is so good.
Pour a 3 in the can pop, I got a flight to catch soon as I land. Got that 20 shot up in my Nike tent. Unlike the rest of these niggas, I was the pride and joy, leader of the pack, but Jack ain't never been no mama's boy. Ain't gotta cut me no slack, can't break it down for no fraud. No, I'm down for the cause, something like a mongoloid. Put that switch on your backside and embarrass you. 6 seconds, pop out the
track number 2, No Blemishes.
I still can hear my gaga telling me that I need to be home before dinner time. Or the principal calling my name over the intercom, weighing up on my Digimon. I got them yings popping, still can hear my screen swinging open when my fiend knocking. Can hear them shots going off, whizzing past my head, or the sound of the impact when I crash my sled. Can hear my pops telling me he ain't got bill fare, he ain't gon' pay to bury me or push a nigga wheelchair. Remember my sister Ari calling me a crybaby. No matter what happened to me, I know she got Jamie. Can hear my cousin Smiley screaming since my YBS. Can hear my uncle Kiefer telling me you got it, Neff. Always running from the police, I had to park the money. Can hear them sirens in my ear from like 2 cars behind me. Can hear that glass shatter right before it hit his temple. Still can hear that old lady screaming out her kitchen window. Got the most vividest, vaguest of images. On my resume it ain't no stains or no blemishes. You can't put no smut on my name when you mention it. The gang I'm in, you can't just claim without no membership. Been in this shit since I was 8. Long live my nigga Brent. All this shit did was brought me pain and stole my innocence. Can't put too much cut on the H, that shit be hit or miss. Last grade I completed was the 8th, ain't been suspended since. Or the crime never did a stint. Should've went with my first man, we end up getting flicked. Merger between them blurred lines with a brick of fent. Remind me of the first time a nigga went to Flint. I still can see them state troops and them speed traps, stairs full of blues. Pouring the juice thick as beeswax. I still remember last thing my nigga Slick told me. Same nigga I feed to be the same nigga that snitch on me. I can't recall how all this creature shit I came about. Like yeah, I broke the law, but that ain't shit to be ashamed about. Mishearing Miss Karen tell me it's never too much. Still feel my skin crawling watching my granny shoot up. My first cardies came from off the Boston baked beans. I missed the look on Shorty face off the 18. Still got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it's like a jazz step. Sick, I had to watch my nigga Joey take his last breath. Got the most vividest, vaguest of images. On my resume it ain't no stains or no blemishes. You can't put no smut on my name when you mention it. The gang I'm in you can't just claim without no membership. Been in this shit since I was 8. Long live my nigga Brent. All this shit did was brought me pain and stole my innocence. Can't put too much cut on the H, that shit be hit or miss. Last grade I completed was the 8th, ain't been suspended since. Skid it.
One thing that I like to listen for when it comes to Nicholas Craven beats is, you know, obviously he has these really, really dope loops, you know what I'm saying? But I love the way he lands the loop to bring it back to the beginning of the loop. So he'll have the loop and it's just like a repetitive, you know, thing, but then there's always that break within the loop which helps, you know, bring it back to the beginning. You know, and a lot of producers do that, but there's a certain way that Nicholas Craven does it that I find just super interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's just so simple. We got track number 3, Infrared.com. By the way, I have heard none of these tracks. I know they dropped a couple singles. I didn't hear anything.
Where we at with it?
Oh, this might be the one.
Hey, look, back at the Maybach watching Rick and Morty. Pulled up in a 60-40, biggest creature of the kinds. Long live Slick and Corey, free loot. Still trapping in the zone like a 3-2. Arm and Hammer mixing water, whipping like a ski-doo. Zod funky as Pepe Le Pew. P.U., it sucks to be you. One thing I hate is a Mr. Me Too. I get you knocked off, no T-move. Stay on your A-game, just trying to stay sane. Like navy blue and pink seafood. The Glock crazy glued to my waist. I put her down quicker than PDQ. Could come and get a sneak preview. Uptown with my new switchy and that Q50. Real bloodhound, never been a bastard or a beagle. Infected with the evils, connected with them people. Still above ground, I drop down and get your eagle on. That's infrared.com, red in my bloodstream. Head of a drug ring, I get my Smeagol on. Still in the ghetto with my Z, screaming free Ramon. Bust Skylar like a sunflower full of VS stones. Off of Gratian and Van Dyke, I caught the drink for midnight. Incoming call, I can't answer this on no speakerphone. Get all day for a swipe, watch what you speaking on. After money comes the respect, then it run power. In broad day, get right, jump out just me alone. Left her reeking the gunpowder mixed with cheap cologne. I eat lightning and slap thunder with them east siders. Putting niggas in the deep fryer, it's the heat miser. Spot hot as a grease fire, topside in the G-visor. Hood full of shot spotters, but ain't no ceasefire. I can't pull over with these, Bruno with 3-timer. Bricks so pearly, never seen a set of teeth whiter. It's game time, no Sega. Caught 2 pops at the Omega. My new tri-spotter bodega. My new bitch rockin' Bottega. Stuck on that block with no neighbors. We fed the whole family. Did a quarter ticket on my cricket off the nose candy. Told Danny I need that gold Lamby. Not a season of BM, lemon pepper, but the rose sandy. Need that new Royal Oak offshore for the Ross tour. Rose Artemir, Paquetta, Protect, whatever costs more. My Digimon and Palm Pilot got them swan diving. Whole pint of the Tris, just got wrote a script for bronchitis. Still in the ghetto with my Z, screaming free Ramon. Bust Skylar like a sunflower full of VS stones. Off of Gratian and Van Dyke, I caught the drink for midnight. Incoming call, I can't answer this on no speakerphone. Get all day for a swipe, watch what you speaking on. After money comes the respect, then it run power. In broad day, get right, jump out just me alone. Left her reeking the gunpowder mixed with cheap cologne.
Track number 4, Fully Smack.
It'll cost you nada to pay me, never no man. Hey, Say he got 10 bodies, so if I kill him, that mean 11 souls, man. Don't know if Big Slime tellin', or if they tellin' on Slime. Bust a new spig on McClellan. I got a hella cold grind, who you think you tellin'? I know these niggas be tellin' online. Say Brody told on his roadie, and they gave him the most time. Took 5 to 10 on the cop, he damn near did the whole dime. 252 in the pot, I'm finna spend a whole 9. If you owe me a bullet, can't clear your debt with no fine. 2 headshots to the temple, 1 through your neck and your spine. Had him laid up in the spittle, I prayed check on your time. If he survived 1 from the nickel, then I bet he go blind. Megatron of the members, I'm like the head of Voltron. Get robbed and killed for your prezi, he should be dead in no time. Used to play the drums in the band when it was showtime. Gun in my hand, you gotta hold this bitch with both palms. Remember me from Kennebec with the road shines. Never needed a fax check or no cosigns. Still on that mark, ready to get set. When it's go time, we both got sticks. The only difference, bet I blow mines. Caught a 9 on a holiday, still need like 7 more lines. Tryna whip a 498 to a 709. Was in the jacks of Johan, he used to step in Cohans. No, we ain't nothing alike. I wasn't never your kind, your bitch was never my type. But she was ever so kind, we catch you out, it's on sight. He should've let his hoe dry. No, they forever gon' hide, them boys ain't never gon' slide. Last time they men took the wheel, they shot up the whip from both sides. Ask me no questions on God, and I won't tell you no lies. Who set the city on fire? You never struck a match. Long live Swally, my little nigga kept his 4-5. Was quick to let it ghost ride, I need my bully back. I don't know, but seem like to me, he just another hat. Riding around with 223 and this bitch fully smacked. Ran up a check in no time, ain't had to stand in no line. Your bitch look better on live, like a Rolex with no shine. 1,008 out the state, think I'ma let it slow wind. Knew we was down the way soon as I seen that Texaco sign. You know what's even more alarming, or this aura farming. Another plug like this, you probably never gon' find. You never slept on your side, I did a stretch with no bind. With Lil Pep and Jovan, what nigga I have. Press up 4-9s back together, that's a pie grab. I touched it once, but you can cut this shit like 7 more times. Got like 6-7 watches, but still ain't never on time. Got the dog catcher watching, cause this shit federal.
When this all said and done, it's gonna be hard to, if as a rapper, if you're a rapper, it's gonna be hard to put your discography up against, Boldy James. When it just comes to output, quality, the consistency is just insane. You know what I mean? Although, I feel like, he's at his best with Nicholas Craven. He has put out a lot of dope projects. He has a project out with Jay Versace. He should come out with another one of those, honestly, because Jay Versace is fire. But it's gonna be hard to really, put your catalog up against Boldy James. Once he got locked in, it was over. All right, we got Trifecta, track number 5, featuring 50, Guaptage, and Dave Hill.
Turned the fuck up, burnt the fuck out, swerving off a fucking burnout. Cup is purple, that's a turn up, pull up, show you, then I skirt out.
Got some fire in the presser, I'm just waiting on the turnout. Work I got speak for itself, like I can barely get the word out.
Woke the fuck up, got the fuck out, grab the slugger out the dugout. In my lane, don't hit a blinker, make a turn, see how it turn out.
Fucked around and threw a roach out, pulling out my brother turf house, dumping cookies like I'm burnout. I'm the reason LA burned down.
For the guys, I pull the surf out, duck and dodge it from the jump out. Trap forever, I prefer not Glock tuck, that's why my shirt out.
My Northwestern turn left by Vermont, next telling they was letting it chirp out. James Cole, they was letting that hearse out, tell him crash and I bet he swerve out.
In and out, 11 next at the birdhouse, 3rd block on the left is the first house. Every player's a first down when I get a new bag and I ditch the work.
Nigga ran off, he in church now. Drop rolls, been a vert out. Think she turned up, really turned down with a garbage pussy in a dirt mouth.
Lemon yellow Lamborghinis, skating Cristiano Gucci. Shooters looking for a leading role, we about to drop a movie.
Big shipping, turn to 10 cream, hit a Michigan Ubi. In the kitchen mixing Scooby, kick flipping like I'm Toon.
2-7 after I chuck the deuce. Bust your head if you fucking with my brother Mooch. Something like I'm lucky.
It broke my heart that that bitch fuck with goofies. Is she stupid? Nah, I'm chipped up like it's bingo, thumbing through a double blueies.
10 bricks of the primo, I've been pitching like a jingle. If I send him Rip Van Winkle, he gon' chip you like a Pringle.
Don't pretend it's a hit single, he gon' hit it with a needle. I'm a hitter for my people, a gorilla when it's needed.
I want marble on my countertops, cathedral on my ceilings, and Merceau in a deposit box. An iron just a crease.
100,000 on 2 pieces, I ain't trying to ride no leases. Windows 10-5%, but my sprite look kinda pinkish.
I'm moving slow, they want the speed. Sip my cup and roll some weed. I tripled up, then pulled the 3. I'm skirting off, pull up low key.
Gelato, Senate potpourri, extra plated overeat. Salam Salek, I'm about to bake and hit his egg, it's over easy.
Put his face all on the T, he left the ghetto on 3. Did it with no skis, so niggas can't help but to notice me.
Find a new spot and take it over, let me hold the key. Riding dirty, but the work clean, I got OCD.
Lemon yellow Lamborghinis, skating Christian Gucci. Shooters looking for a leading role.
Definitely my favorite one on the album. I love that it was a posse cut. I love good posse cuts. I couldn't decipher who, was rapping between 50 Guap Taj and Dave Hill, but they both sounded nice, going back and forth with Boldy James. Yeah, that's a playlist. It's probably my favorite one on the album, but we'll see. I mean, we're only halfway through. All right, we got track number 6, Them of Craven.
It's Mafia, whatever. Where we at? Lately we've been undertaking, raised up on the one, really I'm from Stahaley. My last name is Jones, but bro, this is my mother's maiden. Taking what is given, it all depend on what is taken. Bases loaded, bass rock booming, we was just touching bases. Based on the true story, I made a plumber raisin, son of Satan. Deucey and the cream, feel like I'm double dating. Was young and thug and double cupping with my cousin Raylan, funnel caking. Fucking up the money, that's an understatement. We come from cranking, doubling up, running up them blankets, 100 francs. My fiends say this new shit, it tastes like honey bacon. I been skirming, pulling hits, not just on one occasion. My whip German, mother mix, but my hustle Asian. The first time I tasted Tris, fell out of love with Quaker. Got everybody hating Chris, but they in love with Randy. We come from slaving over the stove with my stomach aching. Quick to push that button on you, something like the thumb of Craven. We come through scribbles all day from pulling all-nighters. Burnt out the road in that rental till it had boiled tires. Run everything from off the 6 till you get across Myers. I heard they shot him in his head till the nigga shit caught fire. Up against a heavyweight, should've told that little nigga walk lighter. Beat them niggas playing both sides, usually get caught up in the crossfire. Nola Ryan at the mount through a no-hitter, pitching all slider. Beat them niggas playing both sides, that be getting caught up in a double cross. Spot hot as a house fire. Play with blocks, I'ma get the sparking like a ground wire. 80 shots in the carbon to get the crowd hyper. Turn this bitch up with the quickness, niggas ducking and flinching. Dirty clip tucked in my britches, we be clutching and clenching. Hurry it up with the swiftness or get rushed to intensive. Guilty as charged when I spit it, you hear too much conviction. I should've listened to my mama bear, but it was friction. She know I love her, but at times I swear I wished I didn't. This shit hit different when you rich from off a penny pinching. Real name James, but I also go by Jimmy Henchman. Famo ain't never been no killer, they just ran and stimping. Cancel your Christmas mid-December, all my niggas grinching. It's my intention, my ambitions as the drugs on her. Know that back door open still cause I came with the club on her. Last night we pulled up a fish, and I'm still hungover. Can't let that broke shit rub off on
that
you,
gotta
right shrug it off. We come through scribbles all day from pulling all-nighters. Burnt out the road in that rental till it had boiled tires. Run everything from off the 6 till you get across Myers. I heard they shot him in his head till the nigga shit caught fire. Up against a heavyweight, should've told that little nigga walk lighter.
All right, we got track number 7, Mr. Quaker Oats featuring Poppy Bricks.
Just get it gone. Keep bagging that shit up and just get it gone.
Max spooning up them grits, it's Mr. Quaker Oats.
Keep bagging that shit up and just get it gone.
600 grams in one night, need a new mini phone.
Keep bagging that shit up and just get it gone. Just get it gone. To the people I miss, I'm still here. Transition the lens, I steer clear. Still don't fuck with you or them niggas around there. Why I got the pocket rocket inside the Montclair. Stay in trouble, feds get one wear. Feds got a picture of me wanted in a one pair. Had braids, now you see me out with cut hair. Seeing through the smoke just to see it's on
there's a playlist too.
Made it to the top just to drop it in a double R. If I can't valet, I'm a double park. Fucking with bricks, tell the cops bring the tape and chalk. Everybody seen it, but you couldn't get a statement off. Shooting dice in the hood, Mark Jacob on. Ice in a pinky ring, look like a glacier stone. With your girl, but tonight I'ma send her home. Deleted all the pics, you go through her phone. Free said, even though what we do is wrong, keep bagging that shit up and just get it gone. Keep bagging that shit up and just get it gone.
Max spooning up them grits, it's Mr. Quaker Oats. Always vowed to keep a bad bitch and never break the oath. Taking quotes on them numbers, I need a better price. Confront you with cut, but you still gon' want a bigger slice. Once again, it's the life and what come with this shit. Trying to see 100 million plus when I'm done with this shit. 600 grams in one night, need a new mini phone.
Keep backing that shit up and just get it
My
gone.
niggas quick to rob you. Hit a lick, then unalive you. Get your career remodeled. If you get to snitching in that module, 50s in my goggles. Keep that extension in my throttle. Limping with a hobble. Niggas slipping, get hit with a hollow. Fifth of Esposado. Blue tips in the clip, biggest the nozzle. 2 bricks in the Tahoe. Sipping Trissy with the biggest waffle. Bitch as thick as Lotto. Get sent on missions to Chicago. Said she didn't swallow. Now I got her pissing in a bottle. Listening to Rollo. Lost every real nigga that I know flipping bricks. It ain't no different from distributing the vinyl. Fit for the survival. Hands on, that's on arrival. No shit get tricky on the dance floor, but this ain't no recital. Could've read a novel. Bought all the trips I had to follow. Bought the risks I ever took. I damn near lived in the econo. Could've been a wino, but now I'm Richie like I'm Lionel. Keep a couple pops lined up on the 6 at the McDonald's. Max spooning up them grits, it's Mr. Quaker Oats. Always vowed to keep a bad bitch and never break the oath. Taking quotes on them numbers, I need a better price. Confront you with cut, but you still gon' want a bigger slice. Once again, it's the life and what come with the shit. Trying to see 100 million plus when I'm done with the shit. 600 grams in one night, need a new minute phone.
Keep backing that shit up and just get it gone.
I could listen to that loop for hours. That horn sample was hitting. Let me tell you how good Nicholas Craven's ear is. While most of these samples may seem very simple to like just, chop up and, just loop around, 99.99% of the time, you're going to feel some sort of nostalgia from these beats eventually. Every single track off of Fair Exchange, No Robbery, every single track of Penalty of Leadership, every single track of Late to My Own Funeral, while all of the beats when you initially listen to it seem so simple, when you go back and listen to those joints like a couple weeks or a couple months later, it is crazy how nostalgic it sounds, how you kind of just remember the moment when you first heard it. That's why Nicholas Craven is definitely one of my favorite producers out right now, man. All right, we got track number 8, Thread the Needle.
I'm talking margarine, can't believe it's not butter. Beat the pot with that retarded strength. Transition Cardi lens, new LV cardigan. Brand new ARP, what the fuck I look like arguing? If we come for your life, it ain't no bargaining. Cheese on my head gon' run you double what you charging him. Swimming in shark-infested waters, he a shark to them. Bet he can't come around my killer whales, we make it hard to swim. Got 1 daughter, 2 sons, and I'm their legal guardian. My new plug need help dumping all the crops that he been harvesting. You see the butter and the guns, this ain't a barter system. Feds do it sweet, no, we the ones that they be targeting. Redeem ticket, put a claim on your Spartans fitted. Know I come from a different world, Kadeem Hardison. Just dropped another classic album, finna chart again. Bitch still ain't talking about no money, must be hard of hearing. What else? Before you start to scam, at least give your honest opinion from the start to finish. Playing with that fish scale, can damn the shark offend. You know we came for the bands, the way we marching in a long distance relationship with them R's and 10s. RPMs revving in a Rari with our Harley Quinn. Barbecuing at the cookout like I'm Darby Twin. Can thread the needle with a haystack, that's how you start a trend. When I cut it, get the trimming, cause that money still pending. Neighborhood dope man, got all the junkies still spending. Junction in 30 seconds, Black Bottom back to Libby. Taking real fair chances in them Commonwealth cities. Down in Conway, Mississippi, it was Thomas before Siri, now my money talk for me. Nigga holla if you hear me, pot of boiling hot water. Vision clouded, kinda blurry, they thought I was back at it. I was just shining on my jury, and that showed me state of mindset. But I'm not from Missouri, watch me back out the maybe. Then park it down next to the Urus. OG calling hope in jail, 100 times on securities, on the unsecure line. All the phones is refurbished, all the work put back together. 20 stones, 2 for 30, get them gone in a hurry. Hit the road, then I scurry back to Hell Block and Curtis. Service drive, they can merge it. Know it's buy one, get one free, that come with every proof of purchase. Before you start to scam, at least give your honest opinion from the start to finish. Playing with that fish scale, can damn the shark offend. You know we came for the bands, the way we marching in a long distance relationship with them R's and 10s. RPMs revving in a Rari with our Harley Quinn. Barbecuing at the cookout like I'm Darby Twin. Can thread the needle with a haystack, that's how you start a trend.
All right, we got track number 9, 2 Left Feet.
That one-way trip I booked, it's Mr. Goodrich, pulled it off. By the skin of my teeth, I had to push it to the limit. Niggas playing with that bag when you send it. Coming up shorter than Bushwick, all these bro niggas need some put with. Stepped on the work so good that it left a footprint. Just ran out of baggies, we need another box of good sense. It ain't no better place on earth that we could've took this. Why he just spending all this money trying to look rich? Cutting up a G-Pack, name buzzing on the T-app. Now all these bitches know a nigga just a dope dealer with some good dick. Send me with a dual clip, can tell this ain't my first time. He good at making words rhyme, I'm really with the bullshit. Can fix you with the toolkit, a pistol was my first purchase. Love was at the church service, reverend in the pulpit. Sign on the gate, say beware of dog, niggas better keep away. Know we put BTA something like a leather bullwhip. Revenge is bittersweet, cause I've been in the street hustling. Can't walk a straight line for nothing, guess I got pigeon feet. I still ain't missed a beat, this industry don't mean nothing. It's constant and repercussions, gotta learn to live with grief. Revenge is bittersweet, got a 23 with a button in the sleeve of my Louis Vuitton, for when this shit get deep. Revenge is bittersweet, but that's not even up for discussion. It mentally got me blushing, been on the winning streak. When you cop it, your main bitch can't come. It's like, I got 99 problems and a brick ain't one. Had an insane run, don't want the shit if it's them same ones. Playing ball to the championship game one. For them big face huns, been riding dirty like my nickname Bun. Shot the West V, I got love for the whole 681. When them ship crates come, I know where to get a fish plate from. Down in the land of milk and honey with all the bricks A1. Niggas asking when I'ma drop, but I got the big K strum. I remember telling niggas soon as my mixtape done, rather sip H1 on my friends' day ones. If I never dropped out a coolie, nigga probably could've been Trey Young. Ducking federales in that great jumper for the 25th straight summer.
Alright, we got the last track on the album. First time around, let's get it.
There ain't too much time left now, so I'll sit back and think out loud. There ain't too much time, young men, so I'll sit back, fix after them. There ain't too much time left now, so I'll sit back and think out loud. There ain't too much time, young men, so I'll sit back.
Free all my niggas in the scout from hooping, who blew trial for them shootings. My prison pals who be catching pops off an interval. Don't do no boosting. Rolling up while the sample looping. Spot look like House Party 3, but this ain't no Kid and Bilal. Visits a Sal in the stoop. Me headache him and Gus. Me and Dutch on the view, for he did that 20 plus. Me and Fat D passing out our number to the clucks. Handing out free sample packs. If you like this shit, hit me up. Ain't stooping to your level. Too busy boardrooming, bike laning. On a Zoom call, I took the car zooming. Trying to chase that pape down, did 20 plus on the breakdance. Opened up a new spot, across the street from skate land. Racked up like 8 grand, strapped like a spray can. Trap like I'm Ray Benz, rap like I can't dance. I can't stand when these niggas cap like they ain't fans. Really be out here faking jacks when Jack really a made man. Take you back to the trap house, ducking the Raven. Never had a paper route, but no lemonade stand. I put a chokehold on the brick, cooking shade grams. Count smoke, crank and pour the drink up with the same hand. Press up a CD, I ain't talking about no blank disc. Spin up an AFI and an AP with the same wrist. Wipe them down the first time around, they had to change clips. With pushes pay double, they sick I can't trips. Whole lot of gang shit, 1,000 grams of gray shit. This not no edible arrangement. Can't get too acquainted. Way too much criminal engagement. Ain't gon' get you shit but a federal arraignment. I'm not a stranger to this game, I'm just a gamer. Live from the manger. Could've been locked up for the remainder. Smiling in the face of danger, loading chops in the prison. Head high, chin up, chest out, throwing rocks at the prison. Do the same thing to you that they just did to you know who, but that's between me and you. You ain't no shooter, you's a schmuck. Never change scenes for the viewers, for them might not be for you. 100 shots to leave you swimming in the pool, you know what? Had way too much time on my hands for me to ever think out loud. I had to catch up with my crowd, I always been my own man. Moving dust on the 6, new Gucci scuffs on the kicks. Used to be cuffs on my wrist, now it's a fully blown band. Take you back to the trap house, ducking the Raven. Never had a paper route, but no lemonade stand. I put a chokehold on the brick, cooking shade grams. Count smoke, crank and pour the drink up with the same hand. Press up a CD, I ain't talking about no blank disc. Spin up an AFI and an AP with the same wrist. Wipe them down the first time around, they had to change clips. With pushes pay double, they sick I can't trips.
Hard. So I remember on my last video, I said that, you know, Nicholas Craven and Boldy James should just drop a tape every single year because why not? This was a pleasant surprise, you know, at end of the year, pleasant surprise to have Nicholas Craven and Boldy James drop another project. You know, they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? We got spoiled because they did drop an album in July, which is still in rotation. One of the hardest tapes, you know, especially from a rapper-producer collab to come out this year. You know, it gets overlooked a lot. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of great hip-hop albums this year, but Late to My Own Funeral is definitely one of them. And, you know, just add Criminally Attached to that because, you know, it's short, it's sweet. You know, the beats are, you know, super smooth. You know, I love the loops that Nicholas Craven comes up with while so simple. You know, it's just, it has this nostalgic, you know, thing to it. You know, his ear is incredible. And like I said, Boldy James is one of the hardest working rappers out right now. Like, he doesn't waste a bar. I know he may not be everyone's cup of tea because he doesn't really switch up the style, but I like Boldy James for that. I love that he doesn't switch it up really like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Criminally Attached. Do not sleep on this. I think my favorite song might be Trifecta, Mr. Quaker Oats. I think definitely First Time Around, Two Left Feet. No blemishes. I just have way too many favorite songs, so I'm gonna just go with Trifecta for now because I love the way they, you know, went back and forth. You know, it was like a mini posse cut in my opinion. I love that song, and I think that might be the best one on the album. But thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.